Huh. Well, isn't that something? Well, hey everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus, or Arceus, or however it's pronounced. We are in a position where we are about to run down and face off against a Kleavor. But before we do that, I feel like there's a couple of things that we're going to want to try and do here. And I think some of the things that we're going to want to do is talk to some more guys about these side quests that can go on. This guy appears that he wants some cherry berries. I don't have any cherry berries, I don't believe, though. Or maybe I do. Yeah, I do have cherry berries. Though I think I got them off of Pokemon that I've defeated and not out of a tree. So, not bad. I'll take some free Pokeballs for sure. And let's see if we can't. Let's see, we've got some Pokemon that are still fairly low level. But one of the things that I wanted to do before we get too far into some things is I wanted to see if we can't finish off one other quest, because we found a mushroom that was needed for one of these guys' side quests, and I don't recall. I feel like he was right up next to the old base camp, so let's head all the way back up that way. And having this weird air to ride around on is actually going to be really nice. And here we are. Let's talk to this guy. He was the one who wanted us to take him the springy mushrooms. And nice. So that gives us access to a recipe that we can now make. Interesting. And it's a lure that we can use to try and catch some Pokemon. So we'll have to try that out at some point. But for now, it's time for us to head back over to that base camp. And I wonder what causes these weather. Is it just a random rotation? Is it based off of real time? I just don't know. It's kind of interesting. But let's make our way through these areas again and back up towards the little hideout. Or the little shrine, I guess I should say. I wonder if we can heavy ball this alpha barrel over here. Or if I have to face off against it in battle. Please don't come all the way over here. Please turn around. Oh. Those do not go far at all. I mean, it makes sense. They are heavy balls by name. Oh. Well, maybe we can catch them. That's hysterical. I did not expect that to work at all, but there we are. We may as well take a moment and evolve our little friend here into a Luxio. Shinx into Luxio. That'll be good to have in our party as well. Now, I've got an experience candy here. Honestly, I don't feel like I'm going to use these as frequently as some of the other things. So we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a candy. And we're going to feed this to Flash just because he could use some additional levels for sure. What is that? Oh, it's a Cascoon, I think is what that one is. Yeah, because the Silcoon's a whiter color. It's not a surprise one there, but if we end up catching it, I'll take it. Wonder if Dustox has any regional differences. I don't feel like it does. That Psyduck is out cold. I wasn't expecting a secondary fight here, but we've got a Glaceon here in front of us, and we should be able to take care of it quite handily with a strong style Ember from our Ponyta here. Or it only gets it down to half. So we're going to get quick attacked, and then we're going to get an additional strike. Not terrible. Oh, it gets to hit us again. That's the downside of using some of these strong styles here. But it's got hit by its burn every single time, so I can't really complain, I suppose. And then let's go ahead and bring out Adam, because we haven't seen him in a minute. And let's just Aqua Jet regularly, and that should be enough to finish off the Glaceon. Nice work. Phew. Alright, this is a mildly terrifying encounter that I'm sure we're about to have here. Oh gosh. Terrifying Kleavor here. Please tell me I'm allowed to catch this. Okay, it's in a frenzy. Okay, so if I throw in a Pokemon against this Kleavor... Woo! Alright, we keep our distance here. If I throw Pokemon at it, then we should be in a better position. Whew! But I feel like this isn't the worst strategy that we could be doing. Especially where we have an infinite number of these bombs here. Whew. Let's get out of the way of that. We just barely managed to do so. Okay, get out of the way of that. Ooh, that wasn't great. Whew. He didn't run into the wall again like he did before. Because previously he's ran into a wall. Nice. We're just going to brute force our way through this. And we managed to quell him right before he hit us again. Okay. Does he remain in that same... No, he takes on a different appearance when he's not praised. Oh, wow. Lots of levels there. And now we can evolve Adam. Which that's one of the things that I've been interested to see is, does the regional evolution take place on the second stage or only when it's fully evolved? Why, of all these things, is there an alpha Wurmple? Just turn around and let me throw a Pokeball at you to see if I can catch you with a regular one or if you only like the heavy ones. It looks like I can get you with this one. Interesting. I've been putting this off for a little bit, so let's go ahead and evolve our Oshawott. And now the grand question. It does not look like he has a Hisuian variant as Duat. So it must just be on the fully evolved form. Okay, so this is a little side quest that I'm working on called a Peculiar Ponyta, and that's exactly what I was hoping it was. I was really, really hoping for it to be a shiny Ponyta, and I really hope that I can keep it should I be able to catch it. Alright, let's get around the back side of this and stay away from that Rapidash over there. I just want you to turn around so I can get a surprise strike on you. That's right up in my face. And that should be a good catch on it. Oh no. No, don't do that. Wait a minute, where did it go? Okay. So it turns out if you fail this shiny, what you can do is you can go back to base camp and you can reset the time of day. And that will bring back this shiny so you can complete the quest that is associated with it. Now, I don't know why it disappeared in the first place. And hopefully it's not because it wades too deep into water, and Ponytas are made of fire, so being in water should be causing them extraordinary amounts of pain. But will you turn around so I can get a surprise strike on you? Like that. And then please stay in that ball. Thank you. Yes, let's go back and report this to Yoda, and hopefully he lets me keep it, because that would be devastating if I spend all this time catching this shiny and I don't even get to keep it. Okay, thank you for letting me keep that Ponyta, because I would have been genuinely heartbroken if I couldn't have kept it. Speaking of, I know that we've done a lot of really great things with the Ponyta that we already have in our party, but when you have a shiny, it's kind of a crime to not use it. And it's a female shiny, and not too far off from where Flash is at. So we are going to change the name of this Ponyta to... Oh, what do we want to call her? I think we'll call her Wanda. That seems like a pretty good name there. So, this side quest said, what? There's just a Chimchar hanging out on the top of this tree? Okay. Okay, we're gonna switch to Adam. And then we're going to Agile Style Aqua Jet. Because that should allow us to get in a hit but not take it out. Okay, that was exactly what I was hoping for. So now we're going to use a Pokeball on it and hopefully catch it. Nice. Please let me keep this one as well. A wild Chimchar. That is just bizarre. That's hilarious. And yeah, I would hope that that one's a heavy specimen. It's an alpha. It should be big and bulky and have a lot of, you know, chunk to it to hit hard. There we are. You gotta make sure you show this to her at night, otherwise you're not going to be able to complete the objective. So that's fun. Nice. $107. That's one heck of a fetch quest. Is that... Hold on. She said it was eerie and purple. Let's have a look at this keystone here. Is it just me, or is this a rock that Spiritomb lives in? That's what I'm calling right now. But we'll find out, I guess, when we come grab this purple light that we were basically standing inside there. And I'm guessing that it's going to be easier to find that at night. Yeah, that feels like a Spiritomb thing. Oh, Akari wants to battle again. And this time, she has more than just her Pikachu. She's also got a Mime Jr. Alright, and I don't have anything that knows a dark type move, I don't believe. Oh, you know Bite. So let's swap you in. And you're also a little bit more on par level-wise, so don't put me to sleep, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna strong style this Bite. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then here comes her Pikachu, which of course it's going to Agile Style me. That doesn't do a whole lot to me though. Okay, so we're going to switch over to Vlad, since he'll deal with the Pikachu a little bit better. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, that's real interesting. Let's go ahead and fight. Ah, so you can give your action order or see what your action order is based off of what moves you end up using. Mud Slap should do very well against it, though. Oh, we're obscured. I didn't know that our obscuring, or I didn't know that that could really help us with that. Let's go ahead and tackle. That'll take out the remainder of the Pikachu there. And that was a fairly straightforward fight. Probably one of the better ones we've had, too. Ooh, that's a Pikachu hanging out down there. Can I get around the back side of it? It appears like yes, I can. And then it turned around, so it didn't matter anyway. But we caught it, so that's pretty good. Is this where we get introduced to a rival clan, if you will? Charm, Kleavor, and Coin. Of course it is, because those are all associated with being luck-related items. Are we gonna have to fight them all right now? No, one at a time. Toxicroak, that's a poison fighting type, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to want to switch to Kyle, so he can finish off or take more fully advantage of this Toxicroak here. Oh, that was not great. Air Slash should do really well against it. And then we'll Quick Attack, because that'll get us around him, and that'll take him out very nicely. Interesting that the calls are all the same. I kind of would have preferred to have seen slight variations based off of what kind of Pokemon is being summoned. I'm pretty sure this is a normal type, though I could be mistaken. Let's go with Air Slash, just to get some brute damage in there. That did not do nearly as much as I wanted it to. But that's alright. Oh. Well. Let's go ahead and lead in with a Water Pulse then. And see how well that helps us. A fair amount, actually. Agile Style, Ursaluna, Baby Doll. Why would you do that? Oh! Let's see if an Aqua Jet brings it down. I don't think we can catch this thing. We can't. So we're just gonna Water Pulse it again. And that didn't do enough. Wow. That's okay. We can just send in someone who knows Quick Attack, and I'm pretty sure Charlie does. And just to be absolutely safe, we're gonna Agile Style the Quick Attack. In case he tried to Agile Style something right back at us. Oh, that is adorable. Eevee just kind of sleeping there in the sunlight. That's beautiful. Aww, that is the cutest thing. Well, we've got more quests to track down and finish off and do, but I think that this is going to be where we finish things off, assuming we don't trigger a cutscene just by walking out these doors. And we didn't, so let's go ahead and stop here, and I will see you in the next video, which should be on Tuesday. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Take care, everyone.